Hi. I had just been on my team page and I was doing a little check-in and chat with them. I like to catch up and just reconnect with them on occasion. And it reminded me that I have been meaning to jump over here and answer a question that I keep getting over and over and over. And the answer is a little bit surprising. Or at least I see shocked and surprised looks when I answer it. And so I just wanted to share that with y'all because I think that it's kind of a key difference between some of the main leaders you see and then people that can kind of get stuck after like a good start and then it kind of stalls out for a while. So what I hear over and over and over is people asking like, how can I motivate these girls and make them want to, you fill in the blank, place a 300 PV order, place a 750 PV order. How can I make them want to work the business? Or how can I make them want to build their stock? Or how can I make them really want to invest in this and get rolling? How can I make them want to sponsor more? How can I make them want to go to a training? How can I make them see that there's potential in this? How can I make them da-da-da-da-da? And it's funny because every time somebody's asking me that, if they're in person, they're literally looking down at their hands like they're holding the girls in their hands right there. It's like second nature. It's like they're these people you're thinking of, and they're right here. Here's the key. Do you guys want the key? I'm going to give you the key. Okay? The key is to stop trying to make these girls do anything and look up and look out and go sponsor more girls. You can't really make anyone want to do any of that. You can keep having a great time, support them as much as they want to be supported, give them the information, have fun, but ultimately, if you get stuck in the mentality of, I have these 5 girls, this is my team, and I want them to do this and this and this, if you're focused so much on them, it's like you're literally like turned inward, and you need to look out and you need to see all of the other ones, and you need to go out and sponsor. And you know what? I will tell you, I sponsor a lot. Not like Jalen a lot, but definitely like more than normal. And they don't all decide that this is like their thing. And that's okay, because for some of them, it's totally their thing. And it clicks, or it like lays dormant for a while, and one day they realize they want to do it. Or sometimes they're fast and furious out the gate, and then something happens in their life, and they have no choice. Like one of my girls, her husband was in and out of the hospital. It was not the time to be worrying about LipSense, honestly. And like I completely released her, like, take care of your family. Family is always first. Or maybe they just want to be a personal use distributor, and you just know they would be so good at it if they would just do it. But they don't do it, and that's okay, because your eyes should be up and out and looking around. Sponsor the masses, develop the stars. That's what Leslie says, and there's a lot of truth to that. If somebody wants to sign up, hi Jessica Ben. Oh my gosh, I totally realized I accidentally stole one of your beauty books in California. So, I was looking at it earlier. I was looking at my beauty books. I was like, huh, oops, my bad. Sorry, Jessica. I stole your beauty book. So, yes, anyways, I don't remember what I was saying before. Like, I realized that Jessica was here. Jessica and I met in California, and then I guess she was with me at the training at seminar. So I hope that that helps a little bit. I feel like if we can realize that it's not our responsibility to make them get it or to make that fire catch, you be somebody that anybody who wants to look at you can catch inspiration from you, but you're not responsible for them. Like, you're not doing anything wrong if they don't necessarily take hold of everything that you're offering them, because that's all you're doing. You're just offering it to them, because you're not somebody that has to shove it down their throats, because this is awesome, and there's lots of other girls out there who this could totally be their thing. So just be looking for them and ready to sponsor. And oh, a good question somebody asked me is, okay, sponsor the masses, develop the stars. What does that actually mean? It's like, that's a really great question. Sponsor the masses, develop the stars mean be willing to convert any hostess that shows interest. You don't just shove it down their throats. It's probably not the best hostess conversion ever. But like, if there's one that shows interest, absolutely convert her. She may or may not do anything with it. That's okay. Sign up the person for the personal use discount. That got really hard for a while, but it's getting better because there wasn't much for them to order. Sponsor the girl that just wants to maybe play with it a little bit. You never know what could happen. I've had some that signed up and they were barely going to do anything with it, and then their husband saw the potential and they were like, okay, we're getting a credit card and we're going to do this, which I'm not advocating for doing that unless it's a like thought out strategy that you choose to invest. Then it's totally fine, but don't just like do it and don't tell your husband or something like that. That would be bad. Don't do that. Financial responsibility above all else, you guys. Nobody should be putting thousands of dollars on credit unless it is a thought out business investment that you decide you're going to do ahead of time. Not like, I'm going to charge this every month or whatever. So sponsor the masses means that. Develop the stars means that when you see people putting their all into it, then you meet them with the level of support that you see them putting effort in. That means what you don't do is focus on those 5 girls and how can I make them want this? How can I make them order? How can I make them get it? That's not developing the stars. That is making yourself crazy and probably making them hate this all. Aw, thank you, Jessica. I wanted to do a tutorial on it. I just got my fancy setup. I feel so, like, sparkly. I like it. If your focus is not on trying to make these people do it, but instead you are looking up and out and you're ready to sponsor anybody that wants to do this with you, I love you, Jenny. Then you're going to have so much more peace because like all that frustration, all that pressure you're putting on yourself to make them want something, it just goes away. And this can be what it's supposed to be. I really truly believe this should be fun. Yes, it has its challenging moments when you make it a business. Like, this is my full-time job. I never would have imagined that this could be my full-time job. I love it. There are challenges that come along with a team that size. Aw, thank you, Crystal. But if at its core it doesn't come back, like, it's like a rubber band. It can stretch out. It can get unfun. But if it doesn't snap back to a place where you love it again, you really need to ask yourself if you're supposed to be doing this. Oh my gosh, Mary is here and I love her. She's a sassy pants who loves memes and GIFs like I do. Mwah. So that is my answer for girls about both questions. 1, how do I make them want? Fill in the blank. 2, what does sponsor the masses, develop the stars mean? To me, it means freely sponsoring anybody who this could be awesome for. I don't advocate the standpoint of I only sign up girls who want to work the business. Because can I tell you how many crown princesses wanted nothing to do with the business? It was really funny. I was talking to a girl once and she said that to me, and like it was a thought out decision, like, and I can see how it made sense, except I stared at her and I'm like, do you realize you wouldn't have signed me up? That's $1 million team you would not have. Do we realize you wouldn't have signed Jenny up? That is a $4.5 million team you wouldn't have had. I can think of a lot of people who are rock stars that we did not sign up to do the business. So freely sponsor because you never know what's going to happen with somebody. That's part of the magic of this. Develop the stars means match how much support you offer to their passion, their input. It means that you're letting their level of involvement, passion, and dedication set the bar for how much you are investing in them. So that doesn't mean building your resources because you want to build that for your whole team. But honestly, I see sometimes people trying to pour into somebody because they see great potential that maybe that person doesn't want to be poured into. So instead of a blessing, it's more like a drowning waterfall. Maybe not like the best use of your energy. So that's what that means. And I think there was one other thing I was going to tell you guys, but I can't remember what it was. If anybody has any questions about this, go ahead and throw them on there. Otherwise, I will get off Facebook Live. My husband's probably like, I know she's only on Facebook Live because she got that new light and she wanted to try it out. He would be right. Pretty much. But it's pretty cool. that I've got an amber cover on it, so that I was hoping I wouldn't have the rings in my eyes, but they do. All right, I don't see any questions. Hopefully that's helpful and answered both the questions. There was one more that was in my brain to answer, but I can't think of what it was. So I'll just have to do this again sometime. And I probably won't actually look cute when that happens, because it'll pop in my head on a day where I have no makeup on. And I'm always in sweatpants. But I'm in like not cute sweatpants. I have cute sweatpants on tonight. And then you guys can laugh. Because I probably look just like y'all, huh? Because that's part of the benefit of this, working from wherever. All right, you're welcome. Bye, Jessica. Bye, everybody.